Hi, I'm Anita Potter from Anita Potter Productions, and today we are going to make a graphic for our music. Yeah, that intro went well. Anywho, pretty please like and subscribe. Join the Discord. All my social media and stuff is in the description below. So as you can see, I have Blender open and the version is 3.1.2. I don't believe that's the latest version, but it's the latest one I've downloaded a while ago. So we're going to recreate our artwork for our single. And I'll leave a link in the description below about the DistroKid requirements for images. And we will go over them. We're going to start with the artwork should be anything. The minimum for the artwork is 1000 by 1000 pixels square, and the images must be square. They will crop it if it's not, but that you'll might end up with something you don't like. So make the images square. But we're going to work with the maximum size, which is 3000 by 3000 pixels. So that way if it's shrunk down, or you're not going to get like pixeling if you make a small image and certain places make them bigger. So that will avoid that. Anywho, and we're working in the RGB color space. So let's get started. I've got my screencast keys on. Yay! All right. First, what we're going to do, I'm going to change this from the Cycles Render Engine to Eevee because it's quicker, and I don't have to sit there and wait for my viewport to update when I'm looking at rendered view. So I'm also going to change the size to 3000 by 3000, the resolution. You can do it here, but I've made a shortcut for it, which I named it DistroKid, and you can see it's 3000 by 3000. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to left click, drag over the default cube and the lamp, and hit delete. And I'm going to go into top view mode for right now. I'm just going to leave the camera hanging out where it is until I'm ready. So I went and I downloaded an image, so I'm going to Shift A, add an image, a reference image, and I need to find it. Videos, here, and there we are. The lovely, the shutter shades, which ideally is also the name of the track, because I have nothing better to name it. And I'm trying to figure out, how do I lock this? I don't know. I can't remember how to lock the image, so I'm not like drawing over it. So I'm not going to make it a full set of these glasses. It's just going to be the front part only. And we will get stuck into that. Other things we need to know about the artwork, other than you have to have it in the RGB color space. There are some restrictions. So streaming services will reject artwork that contains a website address, aka a URL, Twitter name, the terms exclusive or limited edition, any image that is blurry, pixelated, rotated, or poor quality, unlicensed stock photography. If you're going to use stock photography, license it. Pay the artist for their work. You can't include prices, streaming service logos such as iTunes or Spotify, no nudity, no gross stuff, and no references to physical media like CD or compact disc. And do not use the same artwork for multiple albums. Duplicate album art may be rejected. There'll be a link in the description below with all the guidelines on the album art. So let's work on screwing this up real quick. So what I'm gonna do is, first I need to like actually get this more centered. So I'm gonna, will that work? Oh wait, sorry. I need to hit G to grab, and then I'm gonna left mouse over until it's in the center-ish. And I'm gonna left click to drop it there. What I need to do is make this not so... Let's turn the opacity down a little bit so I can actually see the grid lines. So we're fairly in the center of where this is. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to add a plane. I'm going to hit Control, oops, Shift A, or actually click into Blender. Shift A, Mesh, Plane. And I'm just going to, like, we're just going to make one half of the shaded glasses. So we're going to tab into edit mode and see there should be, I'm trying to figure out how many lines I need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let's try that. I'm going to hit Control R. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Maybe. And I'm going to go to face mode, which is 3 on my top part of my keyboard, not the number pad. So I'm just going to delete, let's see, every other one. So Shift, right click on every other slat, basically. Uh-oh. I'm just going to have to delete that bottom one there. Delete faces. All right. See, now we got some slats going on. All right. Let me tab out of edit mode here. Click on this. GX. And we're gonna, let's see, go back into edit mode and hit A to select all. I'm gonna S, Y, just to scale it on the y-axis, and I'm going to G, Y. So we're going to try and line it up the best way we can for this. We'll do some other stuff with it. So what I'm going to do, seeing as I forgot to do this in edit mode, I'm going to Object, Set Origin to 3D Cursor. That way, when I go and add the Mirror Modifier, it'll be over to the left. So let's do that. Add Modifier. Mirror. See? So now all we have to do is edit this one side and it'll duplicate it over there. Alright, so what we need to do, and what I'm trying to think here, tab into edit mode, go back into vertex mode up there. Try to make it, I need to turn on my manipulator. This is what I'm looking for. A move tool. There we go. So I'm going to just drag that and then shift select those and then drag those over. No, how about no? Control Z, undo all of that. Let me turn on clipping, left click and drag it over here. I'm going to hit E to extrude, and then X to constrain it to Y, and then we'll merge them in the center since we got clipping on. So now I can sit here and I can select these vertices and make a face to take care of the nose piece. And I need to figure out how to do it on the other side to make to connect them all up. So I'm going to turn off clipping, and then I'm just going to select all of these down here and then drag them to the right. I'm going to drag that way so we can maybe start to build the frame a little. Alt right click selects the whole edge loop. Do the same down here. A to deselect. Alt right click, drag that over. And we'll mess with the angles. Oops. Good Lord. But A to unselect. There we go. That might be helpful. And then we'll alt right click, drag that over. Because I'm still trying to figure out how to do this. So I'm going to hit Control R to add another loop cut in the center of that. And then we'll make faces here. F. We're just getting a basic shape. It's not pretty right now because, well, we still have a lot to work on with it. But these, we'll just drag them over, and this is not over far enough. And I'm going to move that further one over there a little more. Just to take care of silly things. And this is by no means like a full tutorial. I'm not like well, I know how to use Blender, but as far as trying to teach it, I'm not good at it. Move that back a little more. And we'll drag these over to like get a basic shape. I'm still wondering how to do the right side, unless it's just a matter of extruding and then adding faces. And eventually we'll make it look all nice and smooth. Drag that over. This over. Just for right now. Let's see. I'm going to hold shift and middle mouse and drag this over so I can see what I'm doing. Make sure I'm not got anything selected. Left click and drag all over those. I'm going to hit E and then X to keep it on the X axis. And then I'll just make faces in between and go through and do this. So let's see. This takes a minute. It's basically like trying to problem solve like Blender. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing over here. We're just gonna take those and drag them this time to the left. Yes, this is borderline tedious, but we want it to look right. We gotta make it look right. That way they're framed. I'll manipulate this more later. Right now I just want to get the basic shape, how it should go. Trying to think about that. Left click and drag those over. Do the same thing with these, and then we'll fix the details a little better. So I'm going to take this one and move it over. That one, move it over, and then we can start fixing. I think that should probably be over a little more. That should be over as well, and then that. So this needs to be further out. It's not an exact replica. We're manipulating stuff, trying to get it to look almost correct. So, and I think we're gonna need some loop cuts at the top. Let's see, can I make, if I hit SX0, okay, that'll straighten it up. Control R, and then we'll do it again, SX0. And let's start dragging up and then down for this stuff. So I'm going to probably add another one there. SX0, enter, Control R, SX0, just so we have more verts to play with. And going SX0, you see how the line's at an angle? That will straighten it up. S scale along the x-axis, 0. And then left click to make it correct. All right, let's see. Drag these down just so we can get, I think that needs to come down too. Yeah. We don't want to lose. Those slats might be, I don't know, not enough. All right, let's see. Let me move this one. Okay, so yeah, it kind of looks like crap, but we're gonna get it eventually. All right, so I'm gonna hide the image real quick and tab out of edit mode. We sort of have it. I have to clean up some of these edges over here, and we'll save that for the next time because this one's already gone on probably about 20 minutes. I'm gonna have to splice 2 videos together because my screencast keys weren't working and I had to figure out why. So this is part 1 of making the graphic. It looks like crap on around the outside, but we will make it perfect. And it's just gonna end up being a flat image anyway. But I'm gonna do some stuff to make it look a little like light it up or whatever, make it lit. Yeah. Anyway, if you use Blender or any other graphic software, how would you go about making something like this? Or what have you used to make your artwork for your singles or albums? Let me know in the comments section below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.